All right, this one we're going to move on to 2.3, multi-step equations. Now we're going to look at ones that might take us 3 or 4 steps. So it's even more important to stay organized, show all our work, so we can get x by itself. And for this, I'm going to skip the number 3. The fractions, we'll do those in class for 1 and 2. I'm going to skip the number 3. A little bit bigger. There we go. And again, as I mentioned, first thing, I'm going to draw a line straight down the middle. Now, if I notice, I always want to look where the variable is. The variables are only on the left side. So really, this 14, I don't even care about it. I'm just going to ignore it. So if I look at this left side, now this actually isn't simplified. I can combine like terms. This x plus 2x is going to give me 3x. And then I just bring down the minus 4. Then it equals 14. Then from here, you should recognize now it looks like the same two-step equations that we did in the previous section. So next thing, I'm going to add 4 to cancel that out. Add 4 here. So we have 3x equals 14 plus 4 is 18. And then since it's 3 times x, I'm going to do the opposite, divide by 3. So I get x by itself. Then 18 divided by 3 is 6. So that one we had 3 steps to do. Okay, and that was our answer, x equals 6. Let's look at number 4. Now number 4 is going to be similar. I'm only going to look at the left side because that's where the variables are. And then the left side, my like terms are 4x and negative 7x. Don't forget that negative before it. So 4x minus 7x is negative 3x. So you took care of those. And then I just bring down the plus 5 equals negative 1. Then I have 2 steps left, right? I'm going to subtract 5. That goes away. Subtract 5 there. So I'm left with negative 3x on the left. And then negative 1 minus 5, that's negative 6. Got one more step. Since it's negative 3 times x, I divide by negative 3. The negatives and 3's go away, so I get x by itself. Divide the right side by negative 3. These 2 negatives are going to cancel each other out. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So that's our answer there, a positive 2. All right, let's do one more. We got 4. Let's do number 6. Now, the one thing that's different for number 6, which should always stand out in any math problem, is parentheses. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this 4y plus 2 first. And now this, the 38, I could disregard. I'm only going to work on the right side first. Now here, you might look and say, well, yeah, I can combine 4y and this y, but you have to distribute first, then you can combine your like terms. So I'm going to distribute negative 3. So I'm going to have negative 3 times 4y, that's negative 12y. Then we have negative 3 times 2, which is minus 6. Then I'm just going to bring this plus y down. On the left side, I still have 38. So if I look at the right side, now I have like terms, negative 12y and positive y. I can combine those. I'm still going to keep bringing down the 38. So negative 12y plus y is negative 11y. Then I'm just going to bring that negative 6 down. Then you have 2 steps left. Right? You should recognize the 2-step equation. I'm going to add 6 to each side to get rid of that. Add 6 here. 38 plus 6 is 44. The only thing we have left with on the right side is negative 11y. Then since it's negative 11 times y, I divide by negative 11. Cancels out, so I get y by itself. I divide this by negative 11. And 44 divided by negative 11 is negative 4. All right, so you can see, look at this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 steps right there. So now these equations are getting harder. You can't just look at the problem and know what the answer is. Very important. Stay organized. Show all your steps. Combine your like terms. If you follow that, you'll get the answers here for these equations.